In fact, I was watching these hiccups in the technology that were happening throughout our session here today, and John Miller reminded me that we've been having technical difficulties for 63 years, okay? So this is not new. You know, we have a lot of technical difficulties when we sometimes get together at big convention halls with the sound and the various other things. And here we are, virtual, and it's no difference. But I'll tell you what's important about this, is we get together and share our ideas as a community, all right, as a community. And let's just go into that community just a little bit, because here I am trying to share my experience just a little bit to give you an insight into what's happening in NeoLife and my background a little bit. But you know, at the same time, when I arrived here today and I started hearing your stories, I became more motivated. You know, it's a two-way street always, and that's why we're to get together, whether it's virtually, you know, using any type of communication that we can, or whether we're here in this beautiful area where we can share on this platform, and we can almost reach out and touch each other. Now let's talk about what causes us to be a little different, okay? That back when I started forming the company that we have today, and I'm not going to talk about the stability of the company. We've always been very conservative, and the company, and I know you don't worry about the company. You've been and let's look at our philosophy. Let's look at the rules and regulations, we'll call it, that the company was built on, our foundation of beliefs. And here, I'll remind you, you know, first of all, we have a goal and a rule and a belief, you know, and part of our philosophy is that long range. Well, you just have a look, and 63 years, we are long range. There's no question, okay? And we have some other things like integrity, tell the truth. We want, and no, we have to learn to tell the truth, okay? We have to learn to tell the truth, believe it or not. If you don't believe that, think back with any of your children. And Jessica, with a new baby, 7 months old, you might want to check this out. But when every one of my children at a certain age, when they would do something wrong, okay, and they knew it, didn't have to be very old, and I say, did you do that? And guess what they say? No. Okay, they are natural born liars, okay? And guess what? They have to learn that lying doesn't pay off. And that's where you and I as parents, we come in, okay?